arrived in Mendoza, we went to a little place called Mr. Hugo. And Mr. Hugo's a nice man who rents bicycles.
Yeah.
And so we rented bicycles from Mr. Hugo.
Mr. Hugo's living life to the fullest.
He's a great guy.
Yeah. So we had bicycles to tour the wineries. But before beginning the tours of the wineries, we went to a little taste testing class.
Yes.
Yeah.
We learned how to taste wine, which was fun and informative.
Yeah. all before noon.
What time is it?
I don't know.
It's like 10.
11 or something. So, taste testing, and I believe right after that, we went to the olive oil.
Yes, we went to one of our 2 olive oil orchards where we tried a huge variety of olive oils. The place was great, but our favorite was the garlic olive oil with the balsamic vinegar.
Oh yeah.
And it was amazing.
Amazing. You can tour around on bicycles around Maipu. It's very flat, very easy to bike, which is good because you're going to be drinking a lot of wine.
Basically.
And everywhere you go,
it's hard to drive.
Yeah, you stop, you pay not that much, and you get to test, do some taste testings on their wines. You get to choose in some of them exactly which wines you'd like to try.
Usually you, they give you a map on your bicycle and you just pick whichever wineries and you cannot make it to all of them. We tried.
Yeah.
We did a good job.
Right.
But it's impossible.
The sheer amount of wine you drink if you did make it to all of them, staggering.
It would be staggering.
Yeah.
It would be staggering. We made it to about 3 wineries, all 4 including one that's also a huge restaurant. It's like a Westwood winery. Chips and I were just discussing if an olive is a fruit or a grain.
Or earth.
Or earth. Or a vegetable.
Or meat.
I'm pretty sure it's not a meat.
Yeah. Teach their own.
A restaurant winery.
Yeah.
And
which is beautiful. There's great porch.
It's gorgeous. Like it has a huge high balcony overlooking their vineyards and then the mountains in the background. And there we ate a delicious cheese board with 2 kinds of cheeses,
and some salami
and some olives.
Oh, so good.
So good.
So pretty early in the day, though, I had a bit of a flat tire on my bike.
A bit of a flat tire.
Yeah, but we were able to stop by one of the vineyards, do some wine tastings while they fixed my tire for me.
Suck it up.
That's what
I'm ready for some cheese. Why don't they come fix our bike tires so we can eat some cheese?
Look. Sitting in a vineyard. Sitting in a vineyard waiting for a bike repairman.
But I want some cheese.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I need a cheese plate and a pasta.
I'd like some more wine too. I wouldn't mind it.
And a pasta.
My teeth are purple.
That ain't normal.
Well, it's the wine.
Sure.
They give me all this wine.
Yeah. I tried to clean my teeth with the champagne. So yeah, we just biked around all day and drank wine and went back.
Yeah, a couple of those places were 100 years old, over 100 years old.
Yeah.
Vineyards and olive oil orchards.
Yeah. Highly recommended.
It's a great thing to do with your life.
Yeah. Okay, so after we were done with Maipu and all the wine tastings, we had to head out the next day for Santiago.
Yeah, and then the first thing in Santiago that we did was we went to an exhibit of Yayos Kushama's artwork, and she's a very famous Japanese artist who she was pretty revolutionary for her time.
Yeah. She suffers from a condition where she sees dots everywhere.
She hallucinates dots. Yeah, but it was a really awesome art exhibit. It was free. We got in for free. even though we had to wait a little bit, but it was a great exhibit. She had some really cool installation art, some giant rooms that you would walk through that would all be covered in dots. Or like my favorite were the infinity mirrors. There was just a room of mirrors and hanging different colored lights that would change colors and then black out and then come back in different colors, and it looked amazing.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
So that was great.
Yeah.
And then what did we do?
So first we visited the Plaza de la Moneda, or Palacio de la Moneda, which is Chile's White House. Basically, it's where all their presidential offices are, and it was also bombed in 1973 during a military coup when Allende was taken out of power.
Yeah, President Allende, much beloved here.
Yeah.
Okay, so for lunch, that was our first day. For lunch that day, where did we go?
Mercado Central.
Yeah.
The Central Market.
The old fish market, as I call it.
The old fish market.
Old fish market. And you can buy any fish you want
that
there.
That really is what it is.
Yeah.
They have rows and rows. One half is like an actual fish market, and they have rows and rows of just different kinds of fishes.
The middle of the market is pretty well known. It's pretty touristy. So we stuck to the outside and ate at a little place. Has like 4 tables or something.
It's like a greasy spoon basically for seafood.
So that was the first day. So on day 2, our second day today,
last day of our trip.
The last day of this leg.
Segment, I guess.
Yeah. Last day of this leg of the trip, we wake up. We had delicious breakfast again, and we head out for the cemetery. You said it would be really hard to beat the Buenos Aires cemetery, and it would be.
It would be. I think for me, I still like the one in Buenos Aires better, but this one was incredible.
It's totally worth seeing.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's massive, completely massive.
It's the biggest cemetery I've ever seen.
And really, really cool, ornate designs, but really interesting mausoleums, but also just rows and rows and rows of just small graves.
The mausoleums though were massive, like literally the size of a monument, like maybe like a monument in Washington D.C.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite that big, but very large.
Yeah.
And some of them were really interesting architecture, like shaped like a pyramid or a Mayan temple or a mosque.
Yeah.
They just had like crazy designs.
Yeah.
I guess trying to be unique.
And plenty of famous people. We found Pedro Montt.
Pedro Montt, one of the presidents in
early 1900s.
Yeah, it was 1906 to 1910, I think. Was when he was the president of Chile. And of course, the tomb of Salvador Allende.
Yeah, which is really impressive and really cool sculpture.
Huge tomb, and it has a really pretty plaque with his last words, which he spoke on the radio from Palacio de la Moneda before the coup hit.
Yeah.
He knew he was going to die, basically.
After the cemetery, we had to get lunch again.
We're a little addicted.
Yeah.
So we went back.
To Uncle Willie's.
To Tia Willie's, yeah. This is really good.
It was delicious.
Delicious.
So, yeah, after Tia Willie's, we head back to our hostel, we grab our bags, we hop on a bus, we get to the airport.
And we're at the airport.
And we're at the airport right now.
Wow, look at that. Crazy.
Look at that.
Crazy.
Yeah, and now we're recording this. So, now that we're at the airport, leaving Santiago, where are we going next?
We are flying to Lima, Peru.
Okay.
Which is going to be terrible because the Lima airport is the worst place on the planet. I've decided.
It's purgatory.
It's so bad.
It's like purgatory.
So it's going to be a rough night, but it's nothing we haven't done before.
Sure.
If everyone remembers Posadas.
Oh, we remember Posadas.
Go ahead and make the noise, donkey. Yeah. So we'll be in Peru.
Yeah. And what will we do in Peru? I believe the original plan, once we finally get to Cusco, the original plan was for us to hike Ausangate.
Ausangate!
Yeah.
Awesome Gate.
Awesome Gate. It's going to be great, except the fact that I decided I didn't want to do it.
Chips doesn't want to hike anymore.
I know.
I made him hike too much.
I overhiked, and it was the food poisoning incident that finally got me down.
Yeah.
It was the hiking followed by me being really sick, and I said, you know what? I think I'm just gonna take it a little easy. So I'm gonna let you hike Hausengate.
I have to.
Right.
I said I have to do it before I leave Peru.
Yeah, but I said, I'm not sure when the next time I'm gonna be back to Peru is, and I've never seen the Nazca lines, and I've always wanted to. So we're gonna split up, go our separate ways for the final stretch. I'm gonna go see the Nazca lines, and you're gonna hike Hausengate. 2 things we've always wanted to do. And I think we'll probably see each other after that in Cusco for a couple more days, and then I'm flying back to the States. So we'll see what happens. I'll check back in then.
We'll see what happens.
All right. Wish us luck that the plane workers don't go on strike tonight.
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
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 Ciao, ciao, ciao.